The following segment contains sponsored content. The opinions and views expressed belong to its sponsors and not those of Nexstar Media Incorporated, this station, or their affiliates or employees.
Welcome back to Loving Living Local. I'm Gretchen Wirtz, and for today's super special, we are talking about pools. We're going swimming. That's right. We've got Kristen Peterson here with Reliable Pools in Bloomington. Thank you so much for joining us today.
Thanks for having me.
So on these cold days, it's fun to talk about pools and get ready for that.
It is.
What is Reliable Pools? You guys haven't been around too long here, but you've been making a big mark in the industry.
Yes. So we started in late of 2020. It's my husband Brian and I started the business, really just with kind of the end goal of pools bringing people together.
Yes.
Off the screens, kids off the screens. It connects all ages.
Yes.
So what we started basically as a fiberglass in-ground pool builder, and then grew to service.
Okay.
Help with water chemistry, small retailer, and then like commercial.
Oh,
jobs
perfect.
as well.
Okay. So you talked about service. What kind of services do you provide? You're going to help with the chemistry and.
Yep. So for
down.
services, we'll do openings and closings
Perfect.
of the pools, and then any type of equipment.
Okay.
So say your heater goes out, your pump goes out, those types of repairs
You can do that.
as
Okay.
well.
All right. So what are we seeing in pool trends right now?
Pool trends, a couple things. We're seeing everything automation. Obviously, everything is moving to AI, and that goes for the pool industry as well.
Okay.
So for all of our builds, we do offer automation. So that
Okay.
is going to be running your pool through your smartphone.
Wow.
You could be at work and say you're like, I want to go for a swim after work. I'm going to go ahead and set my heater to, this
Wow.
temperature. Lights. You can lights for the pool.
Cover
you can have
everything
that.
and all.
Everything.
Yes. Wow.
So
Okay.
definitely everything's moving to automation. And then secondly, plunge pools have become super popular as well.
Explain what that is.
So a plunge pool is essentially a very small fiberglass in-ground pool that is essentially just for smaller backyards. Sole purpose, maybe you just want to float. You want an in-ground pool, but you don't want to have the big
Lose
investment.
your whole yard or something.
Correct.
Okay.
Yeah. So those have become pretty popular with our pool manufacturers, and we're seeing more of that trend.
So once you help design the pool and the surround, how much more of the landscaping and the yard and the design are you involved in?
So we will do start to finish. So we'll help with the pool design.
Okay.
We will do all the electrical, the plumbing, and the concrete in-house. And then we have a vendor that we work with, Getty Landscaping, and he will do like the final grade, landscaping, and that.
Okay.
So
Probably not, but not every home is a good home for a yard, a good home for a pool. I mean, it doesn't always work. That has to be hard sometimes, maybe, to tell people you're not a good candidate.
Yes, very rarely we can make it work. We do use a crane, and there has been some tight, positions where we've been able to make it.
Okay.
So hopefully now, even with the plunge pools, that will provide
Gives
more
another
option for customers to have a pool.
What is sometimes the hang up for people of making that commitment to get to that pool?
I think the cost. Sometimes we do offer financing, so that is an option. Other times maybe people are a little bit overwhelmed with it, with just from the process, and then what is that going to entail once the pool's installed? Like how much of a time commitment? And I always tell people, as having my own pool and running a business and being a mom and everything else on my plate, creating just some little routines for checking water chemistry weekly is like the main thing.
Okay.
And just very simple. And I'm always like, if I have time, like you'll have time, and then we're here to help support.
You're help fill in the gaps. And
so
take
we'll
care
do
of all
pool
that.
school for you after your pool, and then any water chemistry, because things will come up, like heat will cause algae and things will come up, and not to be overwhelmed, that we'll come up with a strategy and we will get your pool clear again.
Not just going to build it and leave them on their own.
Correct. That's like our main business. Like we don't want to just leave you. We want a long
that commitment. You're staying with us through it all.
Yep.
Well, Kristen, thank you so much for joining us here today and letting everyone know. And as we're all freezing and we were thinking about those summer dreams and getting in that pool. So make those calls today. You can go to reliablepoolsblono.com to get a hold of them. And they're over there in Bloomington, but they cover here in Central Illinois. So give them a call and start thinking about those summer dreams. I love it. Kristen, thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you so much.
All right, we got more coming up. Keep it right here.